Good evening, Daytona. Hi. I am Teresa Rand. I'm the president and the CEO of the VOLUSIA Flagler Family YMCA. And my topic tonight is women and the glass ceiling, something that I have personally experienced in my 30-year career and something that I'm sad to say is still a glass ceiling. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. You may be wondering why. Why do I care about this topic other than the fact that I'm a career woman? This is why I care. These are my children, my grandchildren, my family. I have sons and I have daughters, and I want their working world to be equal for everybody. Most importantly, this is our third grandchild, who is 10 months old, Esther, underneath our glass coffee table at home. And I want, when she grows up and enters the working world, that she doesn't even know what a glass ceiling is. So what is a glass ceiling? Let's talk about the definition. It is a ceiling that is there for women and minorities, and tonight I'm only talking about women because I'm talking about my personal experience, but it's where you get to a certain level in your career and you just can't seem to go any further. Back in 1986, the Wall Street Journal actually was the first organization to coin this phrase in an article that gave us the definition of the glass ceiling. However, back in the 16th century, Queen Elizabeth, when she was getting ready for the Spanish Armada, she said to her troops, "I may have the body of a weak and feeble woman. However, I have the heart and the mind of a king." And then in 1886, Elizabeth Cady Stanton did a call to action to all women. And she said, "Ladies, put off your worries about only folly and fashion and go get a job and quit being subordinate." So this woman, Victoria Woodhull, who was the first female stockbroker on Wall Street, she took that call to action and she became the first female to run for the President of the United States. However, she did not win because they arrested her a day before on a trumped-up charge, the day before the election. However, she said, "Women, we can change the world even though the men make the rules. All we have to do is refuse to sleep with them for 1 week until we get equality." And then Ruth Bader Ginsburg, when a reporter said, "When will you be satisfied? How many women have to be on the Supreme Court for you to be satisfied?" She said 9. And then, of course, Hillary Clinton, when she did not become the President of the United States, she said, "Ladies, we have yet to break the hardest glass ceiling that there is. However, we will, and we will do that one day soon." So let's talk about some of the issues. The wage gap. In 2015, women make, doing the same job, typically 80% of what men make. At the rate that is changing, it will be the year 2152 before there's equality there. So every year there's something called Equal Pay Day. This year it's April the 4th. What that means is that we as women doing the same job as men have to work till April the 4th in order to make what the man made by December 31st. So at this point you're probably saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm sure she's a feminist." You're right, I am. When my very first boss said to me for a planned business trip, called me in his office and said, "You can't go on this business trip with me because you just got a divorce and it wouldn't look right." But I'm also a homecoming queen back a long time ago, so I can be a girly girl and still be a feminist. There are Fortune 500 companies today, and only 4% of those companies are led by women. So some women say that we're to blame. Ladies, are we? They say we talk too much. We're too compassionate. We don't lean in. I say bull, but here's my favorite. We're queen bees. So when a woman makes it to the top, she doesn't make it easy for other women. She wants them to work as hard as she did. Because we all know men are aggressive and women are bitches. So what's going to be the fix? Well, in order to fix, and I hope this goes right, we got to break something. We need to teach our daughters to worry less about fitting into the glass slipper and more about breaking the glass ceiling. And we're working toward that. Meet our newest elected majority of our county council. We're making progress in Volusia County. However, there's a long way to go. It's a hike. So I ask you tonight, whether you're male or female, black, brown, or white, gay or straight, join me as we make our working world equal for everyone. Thank you.